Here we are in section 4-4, exercises numbers 29 through 34. And here we have the formulas we're going to use straight out of the book. We just clipped those off to be a little helpful in this one. So here we have use the formulas for a circle. Radius is 4. So notice we're going to use the C formula right here. C equals 2 pi r. So we've got 2 times pi times the radius, which is 4. Well, 2 times 4 is 8, so that's 8 times pi, but it does say to use a calculator to find that as a decimal. So we can only go that far, and then we've got to stick it in. 8 times pi gives us 25.1327. Let's go nearest hundredth, 25.13. Okay, next one. Area. Different formula. It's this one. It's not the C formula. It's the A formula. A equals pi r to the second power. There we go. 15 squared. So that's 15 times 15. We can do that one by hand. We don't need a stinking calculator for that. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 2 is 7. 0 for the next row. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 1 is 1. 5, 7 plus 5 is 12. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 225 times pi. So 225 times pi, and my calculator spits out 706.858. So we can do 86 if we're at the nearest hundredth, 0.9 if we're at the nearest tenth. All right, next one. R equals 7C. We're going to use the formula for C. We're back up here on this one. So it is 2 times pi times radius, which is 7. That's 14 times pi. 2 times 7, we can do that one. But we will need the calculator to get the decimal for the pi. And that is 43.98. All right, 9822. I'll round it the nearest hundredth on that one. 43.9. If you know, it'd be 44. If we round it to the nearest tenth, that would make that a 0 and make that a 44. All right. Number 32, rectangular solid here. We have an SA. That looks like a long formula, but it's, let's write it down here. 2LW plus 2WH plus 2LH. So that is equal to, got to curve that down so it doesn't look 21. 2 times 7 times 2, that's the L and the W, plus 2 times 2 times 8 plus 2 times 7 times 8. Oh, look, we don't get a calculator on this one, so we can do this by hand. 2 times 2 is 4 times 7, that's 28, plus 2 times 2 is 4, times 8 is 32. Okay, plus, let me see, 8 times 7 is 56, times 2 is 112. So double 56 and we get 112. So now let's put these together. 28 plus 32 is 60 plus 112. 60 plus 112 would be 172. Excellent. All right, number 33. We've got a volume here. Volume is, look at this formula, length times width times height. So this is going to be 4.2 times width, which is 5, times h, which is 7. That's the height. Okay, I can do 7 and 5 easy. So it's 4.2 times 5 times 7 is 35. I have to do that by hand. 4.2 times 35. 5 times 2 is 0. 10, 0, carry the 1. 5 times 4 is 20, plus the 1 is 21. Put a 0 there for that second row. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 4 is 12. There's a 0 there. 1 plus 6 is 7. 2 plus 2 is 4. And 1. There's one digit behind the decimal place, so this is going to equal 147. 147 is the volume. Number 34. L equals, we're doing SA now. We're back up here with this formula because we're trying to find the SA, surface area. So that's Let's write it down again. 2LW plus 2WH plus 2LH. Okay, so that's 2 times L times W, which is 8, plus 2 times 8 times H, which is 2.5, and then plus 2 times L, that's 6, times 2.5. All right. 6 times 8 is 48. Doubled is 96. Okay. Let me see with these. We've got 2 times 2.5 both there. Let's do that one off to the side. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5 halves. So that's 2.5 put into an improper fraction. The 2's cancel, and we get a 5. So 2 times 2.5 is 5, times 8 is 40, and 2 times 2.5 is 5, times 6 is 30. So we get 30 plus 40 is 70 plus 96. I better do that one over here. 96 plus 70 is 166. Great.